Greetings and blessings to all of you, my wonderful friends out there. We are here in beautiful Costa Rica studying the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today is lesson number 25. 25! Way to go if you made it here. If you have been doing the lessons daily or as often as you can, you're noticing there's a pattern that we're looking at our attack thoughts and we're understanding our minds in such a way that we really don't understand much at all. And we're having to unlearn a lot of habits and patterns and trust that Jesus is guiding us and that we have the support of the Holy Spirit to help correct all these untrue beliefs in our mind and teach us new, more loving, right-minded patterns for us to live in a happier way, because we're just so unaware of the suffering that we're actually enduring. And as beautiful as this is here, apparently the experience that we could be having is just so much better. We just have no idea. So lesson number 25 is what we're going to be talking about today. And I love this one. This is one of those themes, I've mentioned this before and I'll keep mentioning it as we continue the lessons. This is one of the ones that comes into my mind on a pretty regular basis. Especially if I'm experiencing something that's upsetting me or has me spun up or whatever's going on, which of course I know I take responsibility. I create all of the experiences I'm having, and I'm involved in a lot of these events, and it's hard to know it sometimes in the moment, but the title for lesson 25 will help you if you're really struggling. So I do not know what anything is for. That's what we're going to talk about today. Purpose is meaning. Today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. You do not know what it is for. Therefore, it is meaningless to you. So I think we have a little judgment around the word meaningless as if it's a bad thing. It just means no meaning. Like whatever meaning you think have given to something is probably incorrect or a projection of some sort. So it's the meaning that you put on it is not the true meaning. Meaningless. Okay. Everything is for your own best interest. That is what it is for. That is its purpose. That is what it means. It is in recognizing this that your goal becomes unified, that your goals become unified. It is in recognizing this that what you see is given meaning. You perceive the world and everything in it as meaningful in terms of ego goals. These goals have nothing to do with your own best interests because the ego is not you. This false identification makes you incapable of understanding what anything is for. As a result, you are bound to misuse it. When you believe this, you will try to withdraw the goals you have assigned to the world instead of attempting to reinforce them. Withdraw the goals that you have assigned to the world instead of trying to reinforce them. That's where we're banging our head against the wall, when we think we know what's best for us and keep going and going and going and continue to be disappointed or come up against the same person or the same feeling or the same outcome. Gotta eat that humble pie. Keep eating it today. All right. Another way of describing the goals you now perceive is to say that they are all concerned with personal interests. Since you have no personal interests, your goals are really concerned with nothing. In cherishing them, therefore, you have no goals at all, and thus you do not know what anything is for. Before you can make any sense out of the exercises for today, one more thought is necessary. At the most superficial levels, you do recognize purpose, yet purpose cannot be understood at these levels. For example, you do understand that a telephone is for the purpose of talking to someone who is not physically in your immediate vicinity. What you do not understand is what you want to reach him for. And it is this that makes your contact with him meaningful or not. It is crucial to your learning to be willing to give up the goals you have established for everything. The recognition that they are meaningless rather than good or bad is the only way to accomplish this. Yeah, meaningless. Take the value away from that word. When I read that word, I do have a judgment that it means bad. Meaningless is like negative for some reason, but it just means the absence of meaning. Not good, not bad. Remember that. The idea for today is a step in this direction. 6 practice periods, each of 2 minutes duration, are required. Each practice period should begin with a slow repetition of the idea for today, followed by looking about you and letting your glance rest on whatever happens to catch your eye, near or far, important or unimportant, human or non-human. With your eyes resting on each subject you so select, say, for example, I do not know what this coconut is for. I do not know what this bird is for. I do not know what this ocean is for. Say this quite slowly without shifting your eyes from the subject until you have completed the statement about it. Then move on to the next subject and apply today's idea as before. I do not know what anything is for. Oh boy, this is a great one. And I hope that this lesson, among others, will come into your mind and be that thing that is the space in between your reaction that you typically have to these typical things that we cause ourselves suffering in regard to. I do not know what anything is for. Take that in, take it into your heart. You don't know. You don't know why you feel hurt or disappointed or angry. You don't know. You don't know. Everything is meant to help us, to teach us, to show us ourselves ultimately. I don't know what anything is for. I love you all so much. I'm having a great time here in Costa Rica. We're about to watch Tina Channel. I'm super excited about that. And I'm thinking of all of you. I'm excited also that we're gonna have our Zoom on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time when I get back to Florida. So life is good, even though I don't know what any of it is for. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you next time.